Alright, YouTube, it is the Bat Nerd, and I am here once again with another movie review. Bat Nerd review. So today, I am reviewing Mystery Men, written by Neil Cuthbert, directed by Kinka Usher. Based on the Flaming Carrot comics by Bob Burden, starring Hank Azaria, Mo from The Simpsons, Claire Forlani or something like that, Jenna Scarfillo, Eddie Izzard, Greg Kinnear, William H. Macy, Kel Mitchell from Keaton and Kel, Lena Oyland, Paul Rubens, Geoffrey Rush, Ben Stiller. I don't know why he's credited first in this, because he's like the lead in this. Wes Stubby, and Tom Waits. So this is a superhero comedy about a group of friends. Ben Stiller's character Roy, or Mr. Furious, and William H. Macy's character Eddie the Shoveler, and Hank Azaria's Blue Raja, or Jeff, are three down on their luck superheroes who basically want to become superheroes like their idol. Their idol, Captain Amazing, who is played by Captain Amazing, who is played by Greg Kinnear. And, they want to be like him. And then, of course, the villainous, where is it? The villainous Casanova Frankenstein, played by Geoffrey Rush, is released, and is pretty much rigged to be released by, Captain Amazing's alter ego, Lance Hunt, and because he's bored and he wants publicity again, and he gets released and starts to unleash evil again, and we get him, Captain Amazing, kidnapped, and then Mr. Furious, the Blue Raja, and the Shoveler then start to recruit new superhero members, and they are the Invisible Boy, played by Kel Mitchell, the Spleen, played by Paul Rubens, Pee Wee Herman, and the Spleen. And then they get another one called, what's her name? The Bowler, played by Jenna Carfillo or something. I am butchering her name, but she's a well-known actress. And they all band together and they come across another superhero called the Sphinx, played by Wes Steuben, and they come across a mad scientist named Dr. Hiller who provides weapons, and they all band together to stop Casanova Frankenstein and his disco men, led by Eddie Izzard's character, and they have to stop him before he turns all of Champion City into shards of dust or something. And they find this out when they accidentally kill Captain Amazing, but pretty much he set this whole thing in motion because of his ways. And of course, we then see some comic relief in there and some stupidity and oddball humor, all in a bit to stop Casanova Frankenstein. So let's get on to my likes and dislikes. First of all, I love the cast. They have a huge all-star cast in this movie, which I don't know where all of them were a big hit at the time, but I don't know if Ben Stiller was, but still, they had a lot of big actors in this that are well known, and yeah, this couldn't have been a cheap movie to make. I also like the humor in this, and the stupidity and the wackiness. I also was surprised to see Kel Mitchell in this. Kel Mitchell, of course, was big in the 90s with his hit show on Nickelodeon, Keenan and Kel, with Kenan Thompson. I haven't really seen him in much since, but he was the invisible boy, and apparently he could only go invisible when no one's looking at him, and it actually is true, it's not bullshit. I also liked the Splings character played by Paul Rubens. He had such a weird power where you pull his finger and he does huge farts because he got cursed by a gypsy. Kind of sounded like Mort Goldman out of Family Guy, I thought too. I also liked the Sphinx. He was a bit of an odd, crazy character and was funny, and I also liked Ben Stiller's character, Mr. Furious, who apparently his superpower was fury and he got, I don't know, strong or adrenaline pumped. I also liked the Blue Raja, played by Hank Azari, who spoke in a very lame British accent, but then it turns out that was just a cover-up for his alter ego. I mean, it's not the first time superheroes use fake voices to disguise their character, like Batman or Bruce Wayne. Batman when he's Bruce Wayne in the Dark Knight movies, and myself. But that's all to hide who I am beneath all this. I also thought William H. Macy's character was quite funny. The Shoveler, because he had a shovel. He could have been called something like the Miner or something, because that's what he looked like. But no, he was the Shoveler. I also liked the Bowler's character. She was pretty much the civilized one of the group, the smart one, but then she turned out to talk to the bowl with her father's skull in it, and her father's skull, that's where she got her power from, and yeah. I also thought Geoffrey Rush was good as the villain in this, Casanova Frankenstein. I thought those names aren't original, but still an original name put together for the villain, which I thought was kind of cool. He was a good villain. You know, I don't know what it is about British actors, but they play the villain good. I also thought Eddie Izzard's character was fun in this and a good henchman. This movie, it has like that cheesy Batman Robin kind of tone, you know, like from the late 90s, those Joel Schumacher Batman movies. That's what it had that tone to. But in this case, it actually worked because it was intended to be funny and it was campy. I thought the effects were good, and has this movie aged well in time? Well, it's 21 years old now, and it came out at the turn of the century. I think the effects have kind of held up. I mean, you can tell that they're cheesy effects now because technology has gotten a lot better and we're in a digital age. But these effects were good for the time. My dislikes, I guess I didn't like Captain Amazing, how arrogant and up his ass he was, but again, I don't think you were meant to like him. I think he was meant to be the over-arrogant douchebag that we knew in the movie, but yeah. This movie was fast-paced, and it had a great soundtrack from Smash Mouth. That song All-Star appeared in it a couple of times, and that's how I discovered this movie, through the Smash Mouth video All-Star. And I haven't seen this movie for a long time, and I recently rewatched it for this review. And I remember loving it as a kid, and I kind of still like it now. It was like revisiting for me. But this is a fun superhero comedy flick. I highly recommend it. It's got a great cast, all-star cast, good actor, big actors in this. So, yeah, my ratings now. Mystery Men. Before I go any further, anything to dislike? I don't think so. It was very fast-paced and picked up pretty quickly. So, with all that being said, I'm gonna give Mystery Men. Now, see, this movie, I think I don't know if it bombed or not, I haven't done my research into that, whether it's a cult hit or anything, but I personally like it, so with all that being said, I'm gonna give Mystery Men, what the hell with it, I'm giving it 4 batarangs out of 5. 4 batarangs out of 5 for Mystery Men, so there you go. There has been my Bat Nerd reviews on the Mystery Men. Have you seen this movie? Let me know down in the comments below if you have. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are linked down below in the description, so you can check all of that, see what I get up to outside of the YouTube world. So yeah, that's it for this Bat Nerd Reviews. So, I've been the Bat Nerd. I'd like to thank you for watching, and until next time, hope everyone's staying safe out there because of the whole coronavirus thing still going about, which isn't easy for us, but, stay safe, stay at home, we'll beat this thing. So until next time, Bat Nerd out.